Welcome. Over the next few minutes, we will provide a high-level overview of Data Migration Studio for Microsoft Dynamics AX. Data Migration Studio is part of Columbus Business Integration Solutions for Microsoft Dynamics AX. Additional videos can be viewed at www.columbusglobal.com. Data Migration Studio reduces the risk and increases the predictability of data migrations. It enables you to perform reliable data migrations efficiently and effectively, maintain and increase the business value of legacy system data, simplify the configuration, testing, and validation of data migrations, support multiple configurations and run scenarios for data migration. One of the challenges in Microsoft Dynamics AX is the data model and how we can map this to the application you are migrating from. Data Migration Studio can do the mapping based on forms. So for example, when I try to import number sequences, we have the number sequence form in Dynamics AX. We can see the different values, and we generate an Excel mapping for it. Based on the mapping, I can see the different tabs. I can see a field to it. So I can see here I have a number sequence. This is the ID, the text field of the name, a format, and that is exactly how I see it on the form. Based on that, I can create a number sequence migration. Let's see how this works in Dynamics AX. In the Business Integration Solution, you have some requirements, and one of the requirements is to import the number sequences. For a number sequence load, we can define a form mapping. We can create a new one, new form mapping, and here we can specify the projects, where we will choose our demonstration project. We pick requirement number 3, and the form we want to generate the mapping for is the number sequence details form. When we do this, we can specify the form. We select the form, and we can generate the mapping. So we generate all the form properties in DMapping to Excel. After generating the mapping, we can open it in Excel, and we can discuss with the user where we want the fields on the form of another application. After discussing it with the user, we can import the Excel sheet back. We've updated our mapping in the form, and based on that, we will generate the migration. So when I go back to the form mapping, I can import it. I can select the number sequence mapping, and when I do that one, it will update with the mapping as discussed with the customer. And as you can see, we are back in Dynamics AX. When we select the project again, we click on Migrations, and from there, we can create a new migration. So we will create a new migration for Import the Number Sequences. And we want to use Excel, and we can select the created form mapping. When we do this, we have the mapping defined in the form mapping, and we can initialize from that, and that will generate the source and the mapping to the tables. As you can see here, we expect these names from the external application, and when I go back to the mapping, I can see the line view, and there we use the number sequence table, and you can see here the mapping as we defined based on the form definition. A benefit here is that we can now open our form. We can go back to the form mapping, and on a particular step and place, we can have the ID field and the number sequence. And the name should be in the text field. This makes it a lot easier to test the migration afterwards. This ends the product demo of Data Migration Studio for Microsoft Dynamics AX. For more information, please visit www.columbusglobal.com. Thank you for watching.